guys love the shortcuts, so I'll keep them coming. Here are 5 more secret shortcuts to help you win in rocket racing. If you find this helpful, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and consider using code DRP in the Fortnite item shop. So we're starting out with Puddle Jumper 2. There's a really cool shortcut with Puddle Jumper 1, but this one is quite a bit different. Fly through the hazards here and go into the upper tube, keep going along the track through the second tube, and keep doing that until you get to the final tube. What you want to do is not go that way, it is a bait. What you want to do is head over here to the left and go very carefully inside and through the Cuddle team leader's head. Right after that, you're going to want to flip out to your left to even out. Now, this is definitely something that involves a fair bit of timing, and I would suggest having a turbo on hand to cover that distance because you can make it without the turbo, but it's quite a bit more difficult. But with some practice, this should become second nature and really give you an edge. Next up, we're on Cliff Runner 2, and this is an incredibly difficult shortcut, one that I had to try many times before I got even close to doing this, but it is possible, and I want to show you firsthand. When you get to this part of the race, you're going to want to slow down a little bit and aim up with this hole right here, this crack. Then you want to jump really early. You have to jump early for this, and then in one quick motion, you're going to want to flip up to the top rock here to reset your thrusters, and then thrust through this tiny crack on the other side, and then continue on the track. This is only possible if you manage to flip on top of this rock right here and get your thrusters reset. Otherwise, you're not going to have enough thrusters to round the corner and get through the next crack, so make sure you time up your flip with that rock. On Anarchy Arches 2, when you get to this tube, you cannot go through the middle. You can actually go on the right side. Now, bear in mind, there are a lot of hazards out here that can get you, but even if you get hit, just keep with it and you'll come out the other side, sometimes still faster than those who went through the tube. And if you can make it out flawlessly, then you're definitely going to have a good head start. On K2 Raceway, you'll notice some boosters under this bridge on the top part of the race. When you get to this point, make sure you've got a turbo saved up because it makes this a whole heck of a lot easier, but flip up on top of the boost, hit your turbo, and then continue thrusting around this corner without touching the track to make that turn really well, and then just flip out at the end to even yourself out. Dust Up 2 is a really interesting map because using this shortcut, you spend so much time on the walls and not actually on the track. So when you start out here at the beginning, definitely get these boosts and then immediately flip to the right onto this wall, but be quick. You got to be nimble here because you've got to immediately flip back to the left and hit that boost. Then it's just basically a ping pong game of you going back and forth between the walls, making sure you can time up and line up with those boosts that are scattered across the wall. Eventually the walls will run out and you'll have to go hit the boost that is on top of you, and then even after that, there is another boost on the ground that is kind of hard to hit because you've got to come low enough to hit it, but if you can, man, what a combo. I appreciate you watching. If you made it all the way to the end, make sure you comment down below, "Cows go moo," and we'll see you later.